Hey everybody, just wanted to do a quick upload because this one is just another addition to add to the ongoing mockery that is all these situations, of course, multi-layered, agendas and all this stuff going on. Again, if you are new here, what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given reality is to us every single day by understanding the simple code and practice of Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words and phrases. And I'm probably going to do 2 videos for this anyway, but I just wanted to go over a touch of this because, I mean, oh my goodness. So Mark Wahlberg is in the news today, yeah? We all know the actor Mark Wahlberg. Of course, this, where I'm reading it from with the slides, of course it's everywhere, but I'm reading it from yours truly, software propaganda specialist, the Sun. And so, hope everyone forgets. Mark Wahlberg slammed for hate crime past after calling for end of racism in Black Lives Matter protests, yeah? So, it says all the stuff that we already know that you've been tracking the story. Of course, George died on the 25th of May. Mark posted a picture of the 46-year-old on social media and wrote, "The murder of George Floyd is heartbreaking. We must all work together to fix this problem. I'm praying for all of us. God bless." Okay. Now, of course, when you follow the practice, you immediately think, okay, why is he stepping up today? And first up, as I say, I'm going to go over this again, but the time here is 53 minutes past 8. I can already tell you that hate crime equals 53 for starters. Oh, mate. Imagine somebody's down there saying, "Oh, hey, Marky Mark, haven't heard from you for a while. Did you donate yet? Or are you just going to lay low for another 45 days and hope everyone forgets?" And the reason why they're drawing card with this 45, or if it's just, some of those behind the scenes dropping some of these, not saying other people haven't done these type of messages, but some of these ones could have been from people around him anyway, just to trigger it off. Not saying it is, but that's also possible. But anyway, we don't even need to go to that right now. What we need to get to is Mark served 45 days. So this is what a drawing card about the 45 days and lying low for, yeah? If that's what he's going to do since doing this, coming from under his rock and making this, statement online and social media, etc., etc. Now, you can't judge somebody forever and say, can you not change your spots? Do you know what I mean? No, doesn't mean that, that's still in your heart, and then the way reality is presented to us, I mean, the amount of mind schism, inception on everybody's mind. So it doesn't mean that somebody can't form a realization within the sub-matrix and say, "Oh my goodness, let me try and, change my spots, my stripes." But, I'm going to quickly go into something and you'll understand my other problems. I'm not saying he's a designated or still a racist, but I'm going to show something else in the midst of why, again, he's even coming out in the limelight today. Yeah? So, Mark served 45 days. Why the 45? Well, of course, racism equals 45. Of course, we've been following the 99s and the 45s and the 63s and the 36s and the 27s and the 81 for race. Heavy, strong. And the 46. Of course, the man in question died at 46, whether he did or didn't. I'm just dealing with the numbers. And of course, regardless if he was Masonic, we all know, when they will easily kill their own. Yeah? Easy peasy. What happened to Diana, Princess of Wales, in that tunnel? Just for starters, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously I could have brought up myriads of names, but anyway, That was just the one that came to mind. Alright, so hate crime 53, got the update time of 53. Race hate crime 64, civil rights 64. Marky Mark's born in 71, civil rights equals 64, 71. Because you had the big thing to do with, you know, the civil war stuff and that in 64. Race hate 34, the guy died. George Floyd with a life lesson of 34, RIP 34. And of course the 34th crime, 139, Freemasonry 139. So, again, racism 45. Unbelievable. Hope everyone forgets. I didn't see much for that, but I have got... No, actually, I didn't see much for that. Actually, race 81. What am I talking about? Race 81 and race 27. Got 81 there for hope everyone forgets. And 270. Drop the 0. Racism 27 anyway. And you know when I saw this, as soon as I got to this piece now, and I was like, oh my God, clearly I'm gonna have to make a quick video. Mark Wahlberg equals 119. Mark Wahlberg equals 119. That is we've been following that number strong in this situation with George Floyd. Just go through the videos. I'm not going to go through them here. Unbelievable. And if you are watching this video, it's on my backup channel. Yeah? And imagine the video that they took down and gave me a strike for and I can't upload for a week on my main channel. The video's been up on this very channel, the backup channel, straight away. I don't really understand what's going on. Basically, I amended the video. Well, not amended the video. I put I cut a piece out of a mirror that I did, and I added something to it. And before I added something to it, I put up the edit, the snip, and then I thought, well, actually, let me add the newscast thing when you can see them all speaking on that script across the world, all at the same time, whatever. So I added that. I've explained this before in the last video, but just quickly, added that, and by the time I put that one up, basically both videos got took down. Got a strike for one, and they didn't give me anything for the other one. I was like, oh, we just gave you one, so we're not going to give you another one straight away. Oh, thanks. These times, straight away, it's on my backup channel. Like, what's going on? And not only that, obviously the original videos that I even made the snip video from, that's still up. So the 3-hour video that I took out the piece from, and the 2-minute or 3-minute video to do with the, you know, the synchronized scripted news. You know what I mean? In all its glory. Incredible to see it like that. You can literally hear the reverb. They're all saying the same shit. So, Mark Wahlberg, 119. And 56. Black Lives Matter, 56. Of course, George Floyd, 119. Wow. Mental health. Again, where do we, the public, every man, woman and child, collect our mental health damages checks? But you want to be giving out stimulus checks. Where is the fucking mental health abuse checks? Immediately, effective immediately. Like, where do I fill out my form? Where do I go and pick it up? You know, what we've been subjected to for our entire lives and generations. Nah, man, you don't. Wow. So, mental health 119 and 205. Oh, and of course, what's his name died on the 25th. Dropped the 0 with the 205. George Floyd died on the 25th of May. Again, time death RIP 25. Again, Black Lives Matter 56. Mark Wahlberg 56. Unbelievable. Black Lives Matter 56. There's your mental health 119 205. The few with the 47s that I'm forgetting right now. I think kneeling and cop. I know cop and policeman, but I think kneeling's one as well. Or kneel, if I remember correctly. Might be wrong on that, so don't hold me. Crucify if you found something out different. Anyway, Black Lives Matter 65, George Floyd 65, and Black Lives Matter 56 like Mark Wahlberg. Perfect. George Floyd 119. There's the 65. There's other key points of interest that we've already covered on that row. But as I say, if you're new here, go and checking playlist. I would have saved it from my main channel onto the backup channel, of course, the playlist for George Floyd situation, so check that out. Now, Mark Wahlberg, as I mentioned, is born in 1971, Civil Rights 71. Imagine. He's born June 5th. When I saw that, before I started making this video, I said, I definitely have to make an upload now. Fucking hell. There's no way I can't make an upload. He's born June 5th, Mark Wahlberg. Imagine. Unbelievable. Black Lives Matter 65. George Floyd 56. Well, no. Black Lives Matter 56 and 65. George Floyd 65. Unbelievable. Even the 49 years old. Colin Kaepernick. Played for the 49ers. Unbelievable, man. Oh, and let me get this up quickly as well. There's a picture from Red Pill Philosophy, you know, honoring the death of George Floyd by reenacting the gesture that killed him. Freemasonic shit. Unbelievable. Look at this on Sky News. You know, senior Democrats kneel for nearly 9 minutes to honor, you know, blah, 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 blah. Fucking chatting your bollocks. Fuck off, man. You lot are you're just mocking on so many levels. So many levels. And if there's any time that I can't get even, not even getting overcharged up, wasting kilojoules, this is one of the times. Because I can't believe this, they're getting, I mean, how are they getting away with this one? On top of the corona, on top of how many other things going on as well. So again, he had the 45 days stint in, I don't know if he was in jail for 45 days when he come out. Yeah, it was something like 45 days he went in jail. We'll get in a second on the wiki. And remember, that was the lady on the tweet saying back to him, if you're gonna lie low, but you're coming out from under your rock type of thing she was saying, you know, and you're giving this tweet, you're gonna go on, you know, hide back under your rock for 45 days. But anyway, racism 45, hence why you got 45 days incarceration or however it went with the police at the time. You see? Perfect. Again, Mark Wahlberg 119, George Floyd 119, unbelievable. Right, let me get back up to here now. So 1971, Civil Rights, 71, he's born 5th of June, 6556, oh, brutal. Just unbelievable. What? So I thought, let me see the news. I haven't even really looked at it today. So I thought, let me look at the news. The first thing I see. And I thought, let me see why he's in the picture today. So I read a couple things and I'm catching the slides. And then before I knew it, get the flying fuck out of here. I've got to make another upload, man. Unbelievable. Remember that 61 that we had? What was that 61? Let's get it up so we're clear and concise. Mental health 61, I'm sure there's another 61 coming up. But anyway, the 18th prime is 61. Today we've got a life lesson number, 8th of June 2020, we've got a life lesson of 18. And a numerology of 34, perfect. Mind control, also 160. And I'm saying that also like I've mentioned it before, but basically mind control 56, 160, 137, and 61. And then that's how it gets to mental health 61, obey 61, toilet paper 61. Well, that's actually a full house with mind control on the royal family. Anywho, note that 363 days from today to his next birthday. Racism 36 and racism equals 63. Perfect. It couldn't be any more perfect. And when it's not a leap year, as you can see here, look, his birthday, June 5th, is the 156th day of the year. 156 prime. Of course, is 9/11, a reflection of 119. Of course, black equals 29, 209 there as well, with days remaining. Anywho, we've got enough to, look, Negro 32, fucking hell. Unbelievable. Oh, mate. I mean, just, again, they're just come and solidify the work, man. Again, if you're new here, It should be clear to see. Of course, killing 115, Masonic 115. Of course, without a check, you got the 114. We was tracking that recently. But imagine 1 year, 11 days, treble 1. Why is that interesting? Mark Wahlberg, his former stage name, Marky Mark. Of course, Marky Mark equals 1 year and 11 days, 111. Perfect. Hate crimes, 56, 61, and 101, and 47. Riot 26 and 62, 26 prime, 101. You got the 56. Unbelievable. Black Lives Matter 56. Mark Wahlberg 56. Alright, this video is being a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. It might even be on my main channel. I may not even do it again actually. So you may or may not be seeing this on my backup channel. On my main channel. If you're watching this on June 8th, it's on my backup channel. If you're watching it, say, by the time it's going to be, I don't know, by the weekend, whatever that's going to be. What is that? A couple of days away. By the 12th or something, by the weekend. End of the week. 4 days. Yeah, 11th is Thursday. Yeah, so the 12th, Friday. It will be back up on the main channel. Unbelievable. Wow. So, yeah. Hate crime 61. And today, with Mark Wahlberg in the news, we've got a life lesson of 18. Come on. Oh my God. Unbelievable. 206 days of the year remaining as well. Hate crimes 101. And 56 Black Lives Matter. Oh my God. You know what? It just unbelievable. It never ceases to amaze me. I mean, I'm not surprised by it, but it never's now I understand this. What has been grinding away somewhere, somehow, you know what I mean? Before I even came across this knowledge and other types of knowledge, but just always thinking, there's just something there grinding away. What is it? What is it? You know what I mean? What is it that's causing this confusion? That you don't realize you're even confused by, but then you're thinking about what is the confusion that you don't realize what you're confused by. You know what I mean? And then you get led, and you just get led by the truth beacon, your intuitive truth beacon. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. Shit. Again, civil rights. 71 is born in 71. You got the 64. You had the civil rights stuff going on in 1964. Race, hate, crime 64. I'm sure Eric Garner equals 64 as well, if I remember correctly. Hate crime 161. Civil rights 161. Tune, you know. So imagine when you start going through the wiki. I just thought the first couple of movies, of course you got the Boogie Nights one. No, his screen debut was Renaissance, man, fair enough. But when I first looked, I just thought it was funny because the Perfect Storm and then Planet of the Apes. I mean, fucking hell. I just thought that was funny because my eyes, when it got here, it was just the first thing I saw was Perfect Storm and Planet of the Apes. I was like, Anyway, imagine if that was the first two films you ever made, Perfect Storm and Planet of the Apes. But it's not. But I just thought it was funny because my eyes laid on it straight away. So he was criticized for a remark that he did. I think it was in 2012 when he's speaking about the events of September 11th and that, you know, how he nearly had a flight and he changed his plans and cancelled reservation, blah, 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 blah. And saying, you know, he would have landed the plane, and before landing the plane, he would have mashed up the people and there would have been a lot of blood everywhere. But imagine, this is a guy that starred in the movie to do with the Boston riots. And it's not hard to see that that was a hell of bullshit. Yeah, that was full of blatant crisis actors, people that have already got amputated legs. Much more to it that I can't even remember. But oh my goodness, that was just terrible. And just know, you know, his dad, look, Wahlberg's father, Donald, was an army veteran of the Korean War who died February 14th, 2008. So, you know, it's just not hard to see. That regardless, even whether, you know, I'm not saying he's racist now, but I'm just saying, regardless, even if you're not racist now, are you telling me you don't know Gematria or the spell that's being cast out? Come on, man. Again, how comes no news anchor said raw? Do you know what? Today's the day. When I get to go on air today is the day, yeah. I'm gonna lay it all down. Or where's the celeb? Where's the celeb doing that? You've got all these people, you know, that will, you know, listen to so much shit and take heed of what you're saying. You can dispel the spell pretty easily. That's my point. Or aid it, you know, or aid it somewhere, somewhat, somehow, somewhat, right? That's all I'm saying. But you know, have no expectancy. So that's one thing I definitely do not have. Gets less and less every second, every day. Can only have the faith in what you know to power you through for your next life, or when you're chilling in the astral realm. Do you know what I mean? So retain a specific part of what you learn here. That's going to be embedded in your soul, right? That's why stuff like this, for me to understand, you know, the mechanics and the dynamics of where we are, for me, that is essential. That's essential. For me, that is essential. And then it makes sense why they go to all the trouble to hide all of this shit. Otherwise, you would have been learning all of this already. You know? Come on, man. They wouldn't be teasing us with all this shit in movies and everywhere else, like, you know, the carrot on a stick with the donkey or something. Just teasing you. Not knowing what life's about, but then thinking you know it all because, you know, you've got some paid for scientists, even whether they know or not, because, you know what I mean? Some know and some don't know, and some don't care to actually know what they've even been studying, you know what I mean? Hence why it's interesting that knowledge and know and knowing is all in the same word. So N-O, then obviously K-N-O-W, and then knowledge. You know what I mean? Come on, man. That's why once you know some shit, there ain't no fucking belief going on no more. You know what I mean? Like, there's no... So this is why people like me, I can laugh at so much of their fucking damage control. Narcopath, sociopath. It's just pathetic. Like, at this stage right now, it's so fucking pathetic. Oh my God. So anyway, let's continue so I can get through this and we can close the video. Sorry, guys. Anyway, much love to you all. And on my main channel, finally got through over 1,000 subscribers. Shout out to you guys. I'll be bigging you up again, obviously, on the main channel, or I'll be reposting this anyway. So much love to you all. Remember, you're not following me. We're all here following the truth to dissect it, build the bigger picture, and together, you know, putting the picture together, we can dissect it easier and quicker. You know what I mean? Get everybody's perspectives and viewpoints, and it's a beautiful thing doing it like that. You know what I mean? And many hands make light work, man. And through the division and from the mind and compartmentalized thinking, there's so much division. And even when you bring goodness and specific stuff to understand, you know, to bodies of people, sometimes, and it don't mean they have to be all together, but I just find that it's just hard to crack that shell to get in. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Because of all the walls of cognitive dissonance, and it's just like, it's just that process. My point is, they understand time. That's why they love Saturn, right? And all that stuff. And because the keeper of time, like the sun's a keeper of time. Because they've mastered it, obviously, in a specific sense so well. That's why they've done so much for us, wasting our time. That's everything they've did, just done so much wasting our time. Wasting time. Wasting time. Wasting time. Fucking hell. They are masters at that one. Of just setting up all sorts of shit to waste your time. And then, you know, you've got your ego and your whole pride. So you're like, oh, no, I'm not wrong for believing that, or, you know, thinking that I know it's something true, but you don't realize that what you thought you knew was false. Anyway, right, so, I mean, you can see here anyway. So look, in June 1986, the 15-year-old Wahlberg, 3 friends chased 3 black children, blah, 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 blah. I mean, you can pause this and read this anyway. And go to Wiki, as I say. Yeah? So I have been sidebarring a bit, and I don't want to take too much time. Oh, it's been 25 minutes now. And I don't want to lose my goddamn video. That's pretty annoying. So as I say, I mean, you can see all of this here. Yeah? And as I say, this is back in time, but as I say, it doesn't take away why you're coming out in the limelight today. And funny, it's happened in 86. The day today is the 8th of June, 86. You see? You see how it just continues? This is why. Look. And then in August 1986, so again, he's you know, chasing after 3 black children, yelling, you know, kill the nigger, and throwing rocks at them. The next day, Wahlberg and others followed a group of mostly black fourth graders, including one of the victims from the previous day, taking a field trip on the beach. You're the racial what? Epithets? I never know that word there, excuse me. Racial fucking slurs, alright? Threw fucking rocks at them. And summoned other white males who joined in the harassment. Again, this is happening the same year. Civil action was filed against Wahlberg for violating the civil rights of his victims, blah, 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 blah. And then again in April 1988, while high on PCP, assaulted a middle-aged Vietnamese man on the street, calling him Vietnam fucking shit and knocking him unconscious with a large wooden stick, blah, 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 blah. So, and here's the bit down here, just past the middle where it says attempted murder in blue. Pleaded guilty to felony assault and was sentenced to 2 years in jail, but served only 45 days of his sentence for racism. Hate crime at the time, again, racism 45. And I understand they can make or break actors as well. Obviously, I see the John Boyega say he might not get work again. And I see somebody saying today, how comes Mark Wahlberg's always been getting all this work? That was a good comment, I must say. But when you know, if you're a pledge allegiance with all of their stuff, all this Freemasonry, fucking dark occult stuff, remember, you don't demonize the use of understanding or trying to understand the magical nature of stuff. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you're using it to, you know, manipulate people and fuck them up, come on, man. That's a whole different thing there. Again, how did you get here? Was that not magic? Come on, man. Cymatics in your mum's room and... Come on, man. How did you get here? Was that not fucking incredibly, like, I don't know, if that ain't magic, what the fuck is? The sun and the moon's just chilling up there. They're like, we're just up there just chilling out and shit. Like, what the fuck? That is fucking magic to me. What in the world? That's amazing. Just up there in the hyperboloid torus field, just chilling out and shit. Magnetism just working in tandem. It's fucking incredible. Wow. Amazing. I'm beginning to think that maybe all the stars that aren't moving that you're looking at, I've been thinking about this here and there, yeah, because you obviously got the wandering stars, yeah. So you see like the fixed stars? You see like how we look up, in the sky, yeah? And obviously we understand now that we're on a stationary flat Earth, and obviously the tilted axis is the torus field tilted on its axis, right? And the only spherical part is the atmosphere. But anyway, so imagine we're looking out from the rooftop, but my point is, all them dots, Imagine if that's other people that are looking out from their rooftop that are going to be looking down at all the other fixed lights, and obviously one of those bazillion lights is us, right? Just like we're looking up at all the bazillion lights up there. Just the thought. Because it seems to be one, you know, like some type of fucking multi-layered dream realm planetarium something going on here. Dream within a 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 dream. Like, you know what I mean? Mirrored reflecting on itself. Fucking nuts. And fucking amazing at the same time. Wow. Alright. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it there. This video should save, so much love to everybody. And of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit. And don't be a basic beast brainer. I usually say that the other way around. Alright guys.